of Troye Sivan last June, so I thought everyone listened to Troye Sivan during Pride Month, but I guess it was only me. I listened to him all year round, to be fair, but nobody was listening to him on Pride Month like I was. Okay, I think we're live. We're ready to go. Oh, right. Woohoo! Welcome everyone to another part of our Pillars of Eternity playthrough. Our Barbarian has gotten more and more people with her. Not only do we have a wizard, we now have a priest, and a... Well, I didn't even see what his class was. Some dude who shoots gun. He shoots gun. I don't actually look up... I don't know what class he is. And then we made ourselves a paladin, because even though I was trying to make some sort of barbarian tank thing, it just wasn't working. I've never played barbarian, so maybe being a barbarian tank wasn't the best idea. I definitely have a lot of health, and I could definitely kill stuff. But, where's this music going into? Oh, that's what this music is. It's from this game. I was like, where am I getting this music from? Alright, let's... It's this music that's we're hearing. Okay. There we go. Yeah, when you out-tab, the music disappears. Ah! Why did it do that? Oh, why did it do that? Okay. But we're continuing to go through what I think is going to be our special castle stronghold thing we're going to unlock in this game. But we have to first find the previous tenant. We've talked to the statue already about it. Oh, God. It's really hard to lean back in a corset. And we're listening to some BTS, of course. Okay, what the hell are you? And it didn't even look... He's a chanter. A 4-level chanter. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that class does. What is a chanter? Please explain. Let's see, they have... Okay, so it seems to be some sort of support class. Risk recitation. The chanter is able to recite phrases more quickly. First level chanter spells. Reduces damage reduction of enemies. Summons 3 skeletons to fight for the party. Creates a thunder explosion that stuns. Okay, so we've got some sort of support character. I think what we'll do is we'll put his AI on Summoner. More people, and we'll do aggressive. Use per ability spells. Perfect. Okay.
Right away.
Yeah?
And let's go back into the keep. We just did this to rest because we almost died to spiders in the dungeons. So we had to do a little camping. Just a tiny little camping. To drink some water from all that talking we done before coffee. Hello, thank you everyone, hello. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a alright Wednesday, happy hump day, as they say. Alright, we don't need to preview the game. Oh, out-tabbed, wrong game. Okay. And we're in fast mode. Run fast! Oh yeah, I forgot I can go in fast mode so I can go faster. Yeah. Ooh, another spider. We're running. It looks so funny walking that fast. Oh, so here we go.
Show them how it's done!
Off the spiders.
I'll teach you a lesson.
I lost!
You a lesson.
That's it.
I lost! Run! You're not the Spider-Man!
Let's
Alright, spiders destroyed. Good job. I'm glad we used that spell.
Sure.
The spell to get ourselves all... Ooh, I love this song. New orders, Lieutenant.
New
Ready
orders,
your
Lieutenant. Ready your squad.
Okay. Hello? These are some more spooky ghosts. Spectral man arrayed in armor and an officer cloaks. That is a single sheet of paper. You can see straight through it to the ducal and Ader insignias on his breastplate. Seems to read over page several times before looking up at you. When he does, expression is unreadable.
There's been a change of plans.
Oh, shit.
Take your squad and march south all the way to the bow in the river. Bring a wagon team and a dozen barrels of pitch.
Oh shit, is this the weird thing where we decide to burn the entire village down? His voice falters and he shakes his head. The hand holding the paper drops to the side. Tell me about the orders.
The instructions come from Admet Hadred himself, which means they might as well have come from the Duke.
Oh, the Duke
We're to burn those hut dwellers out.
Genocide.
Set fire to the deerwood so they've nowhere to retreat.
That's terrible. That's actually
Cut them
awful.
down when they come out. Or let them blaze if they won't.
A ghostly sigh forms a mist in front of his lips. Good old settler colonialism. Let's just kill all the natives.
It'll make this even shorter than the broken stone war, all right. And we can only hope it'll discourage future conflicts.
His mailed fist tightens around the rolled paper and he looks at you. Yeah, I'd be pissed too.
I know this is personal for you. It is for many of us. But understand, we're doing this to end this war, not to continue the last one.
Not good.
Remember that we're flushing out the enemy, not burning villages for sport. Bareth will have his work cut out for him tonight.
You feel nothing when his hand drops to your shoulder. Woo! I love burning down forests. Okay. Let me make sure we're searching everywhere before I go. Anything in here? Nope. Nobody left any prizes for my... Oh, there's something here. Silver trails of slugs gleam inside the barrels. Slugs. Oh wait, did I say I've never eaten a slug. Or a snail. Maybe I should. I'm right next to France. I should be able to get some good escargot. At 10 subscribers, I will eat escargot. Unofficial. I bet you there's a key here, but we can just unlock it.
We'll take those farmers by surprise.
Oh great, you're ready to kill some people.
Almost time. Di and Heather scouted the village last night. They're rounding up the rest of the party now.
An elven man turns to face you. His cheeks, his forearms, the cartilage of his long, pointed ears are smeared with indigo and blue paints. He grins wickedly beneath a thatch of wild hair. What party?
Don't worry. Everyone remembers the raid was your idea. The Rio had to go along with it after you'd gotten the rest of the clan riled up. No one wants it said that the Nine Claws were too cowardly to stand with the rest of the tribe when the foreigners desecrated our ruins.
Ah, okay, so this is a tribal problem. I see. His phantasmal fist sails through your shoulder. The Rao. Ragged stripes of paint on his face twist as he laughs. You may not like them, but they're still our elders for now. A dead gray tooth peers from between his lips. That was clever, drawing the support of the community first. By the time you approached the Rao, they had no choice but to support us. There's no doubt you'll join the ranks one day, so long as no farmer's pitchfork fails you tonight. He laughs.
The tribes need more leaders like you. Women who value deeds over words.
The ghostly warrior gives you a long, covetous look. His semi-transparent eyes blaze as they crawl over you. He reaches towards your cheek, but stops midway, his splayed fingers quivering as a tremor of doubt runs through him. I was trying to hit on the commander?
You were right. We were too soft when the foreigners first came, and now they humiliate us.
Yeah, fuck the
We'll be
foreigners!
soft no more, and the invaders will learn to leave us alone once and for all.
I'm with these guys. I'm with the natives. He drops his hand to his side instead, drawing a notched blade from his belt. It's weird that we're seeing that here, though. Why are we seeing that here? Go this way. Or spiders?
Crave thou philophily.
I got him. Big spider time. Need me to flank it. Get flanked, bitch!
That to our enemies! You're mine!
Good job, everyone. I love the combat music for spiders.
Just say the word.
Ooh, we got a new gun. Oh no, it's a spider leg. I thought it was a gun.
I'm on it. Hey there.
She wants to dance like ooh, kobolds. It looks like some sort of kobolds. It's a Zarrip, which is basically a kobold, as far as I'm concerned.
Brave thou be lost.
They're the same thing.
You better run!
I'm only a bit annoyed how long it takes for me to actually be able to loot stuff. Ooh, what is this? Shimmering wall of energy extends across the doorway like a curtain. It repels foe who meet with a natural force. Interesting, perhaps the voice in the throne upstairs will know more. Thank you, that's a good idea. But first, let's clear the rest of this basement. Hello, more spiders.
Brave thou be lost.
Disengage! Disengage! I got flank damage. Oh, we're good.
You're mine!
Get that flank, baby.
You better run!
Ooh, that's very low endurance. She almost got... Oh, we got heals anyways. We got the heals right at the end. More spider leg. Another spider leg. Okay, endurance is back up. Over this way. Ooh, it's a very cave. It's a very cave. The body for more spiders. Hide armor. Indicative of anything. And make death find you alive. Lead down the line. City we deal the tide.
Brave thou be lost.
Oh shit! Run! 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 I did not see the giant fucking spider. I was not ready to fight a giant spider. Spider. Okay, daggered. We can kill that first. It's okay to run away, guys, if necessary.
Yeah?
I mostly want to save before a big boss fight against a spider, personally.
They'll never know I'm here.
Because I don't want to clear this entire dungeon again. Weathered and covered with a dull patina, the elaborately carved pillar appears older than the structure itself. Alright, let's see. We might not be able to fight the spider because we used all our spells, but we'll see what happens. That's a big spider. The Spider Queen. Alright, I'm going to kill this spider first. I'm flanking it. It's almost dead. We got it, we got it. Ah, come on, Outlaw. What are you doing? Good job. Alright, spider's dead. Ooh,
Sure.
that was close. She got him. What was that? That was spooky. I guess that's what happens when we unsummon our necromancer. Spider venom sac and an oidrecht. One-handed sword. Not for me. It's for somebody, though. Oidrecht. Who wants the sword? This better than what you're wearing. Quindrara. Stiletto, one-handed. Flail, one-sided. It's about the same. It's the same. Then we don't really care, do we? Does he need a sword? Now, it looks like he's two-handing. He's a two-hander? Mr. Two-Hand? What about you? You want the sword? 11 to 17 is about the same. Give it to myself. Dual wield Barbarian. Does it show my damage here? I think we can offhand this that. You can get at this bow, actually. Why is this in your inventory? I'm still not really sure what weapon I want to give. Give you a shield. I'm still not really sure what weapon I want to give to myself as like my main weapon. I think this screens. We have a great. Right now we're kind of using both because both are the same amount of damage, I think. But they do different damage types. Like this is Crush and this is Pierce. Anything else? Oh. Is this real? Oh, this is real. Shit. Oh god, it's so extensive. Oh wow, what is this? This is a cool place. It leads somewhere. Oh, we don't want to go there though. I want to keep exploring. We definitely will have to probably after the next fight, if we have to fight another spider, our paladin is gonna have to rest. Because she is quite low health. Anything here? Oh, there's a dead body. Somebody left a tiny spider pet in here. Who wants the tiny spider pet? Nobody's allowed to equip it. Oh, maybe my... No, I'm not allowed to equip it either. Okay, well. Put that away then. Sad. Wait, what is that spell? Rite of Untamed Wild. Lore required. Okay, we'll give it to... you. You can have it. You like fire. You're a fire guy.
Hey there.
Hey. Ooh, more spider. We go over there. Oh, we can't. Ooh, why is the scroll weird?
Shrimps are ready.
Huh?
Shrimps.
The shrimps are ready. Okay.
And nice.
Not to brag that you cook them yourself. Oh, who the hell is this? Is this me or she have big arms? Right, like she's a bobblehead and big arms. Is she a giant? What happened there? What the hell was that? Oh, it's a beetle. We're flanking. We're not flanking. Now we're flanking. Man, this thing is killer, huh? Maybe use some fire. There we go. What am I looking at here? Why is her whole body big? So bizarre. There's a body here, and it's like she's really big. It must be a glitch with the bobblehead.
Yeah?
Alright, we've got a door that's locked. Probably the same door that's locked over there. More angry spider.
Just say the word. You're...
What?
Yes?
Following your lead.
Alright, she's very
Hey
close
there.
to dying. Our paladin is getting very low. Can we make it through another spider fight? I don't think so. I think we should rest. But I want to find a room to rest in and not like a random corridor. This isn't the room with the locked door, but the entrance is from the north. I guess the reason we unlock it is so that we can not have to walk all the way around. Oh, another one of these beetles. Run! We're gonna... Oh no, we've already used spells. Ooh, it throws stuff at us. That's rude. Okay.
Get to our
Damn, we
enemy!
can't flank it because we got stuck in the doorway.
Get to our enemies! Get to...
Oh, we got it. Oh. A little close, but we got it. The spiders want to die, and the beetles want to die. Got some loot. Okay, let me loot these
Just say
because
the
I
word.
actually have health. In case they're trapped or something. You never know.
Can do.
Okay,
Just say the word.
let me scout ahead because I'm the scout. What was the button to scouting?
Yeah?
Select all button. Were we missing somebody? No, we have everyone. We have 5 people. Okay, this is back in the main room. We've been here. And we've cleared everything out. Was there not a place with a locked door? Am I crazy? I swear there was a place that was a locked door. But I can't remember where. Oh, it's up here, right? This is the locked door. Okay. Hello?
Hi?
Unlock the door, please. Thank you.
Hey there.
Oh! What did we find? Oh, we found our guy!
No. Keep away from us. Leave us!
A large, liver-spotted man, barrel-chested and paunchy, cowers in the far corner of the room. His white hair tangled, stringy mess. He covers his face and chest with trembling hands, unable to look in your direction. Are you Merwold? He looks up over his hand, the muscles around his eyes twitching, and begins whispering to himself in sharp hisses, as though having an argument. All at once he stops shaking, a sudden calmness falling over him. His head tilts forward slightly and looks you dead in the eye, like a cornered animal about to pounce. His voice turns suddenly raspy.
Mayor Wald isn't here, and he isn't fooled. He has sent for no callers. Be gone, deceiving spirit!
I'm a watcher. I met a woman in Gilded Veil who thought you'd help me.
Mayor Wald will speak with you, but you will maintain your distance, or you'll have me to answer to.
The old man turns his body away and has another muttered, sputtering argument facing the wall. When he turns back towards you, he has taken a confident stance and his chest is puffed out like a soldier's. A new strength enters his voice. He has multiple personality disorder.
Come to speak to Mayor Wald. Mayor Wald, whose touch is poison. Mayor Wald, who knows not his effect.
The man's posture folds, and the hands he's held strongly at his sides a moment ago resumes their original tremors. His voice is feeble and tentative. I was told I am a watcher, and that you could tell me more about it. And about a tablet of some worth after that. Once you two are finished, of course.
A window. Window to the ether, where spirits dwell. Peer and reach into it. Speak and listen through it. A watcher sees souls, reads them.
Yeah, I've been doing that already.
Knows their pasts.
Sounds like you're haunted.
Souls of the living, souls of the dead. An empath. And the souls see them back.
Yeah, that's pretty spooky.
Used it to help beings in both realms, did I? What the gods wanted of me, thought I.
He nods, still half distracted, eyeing the door behind you. He exhales feebly, his breath wheezing.
The gods put me in the world for vengeance, and I obliged.
With a quick spasm, his shoulders straighten and his voice becomes strong. Another person in his brain.
It was the gods' wishes that we protect those lands. My way was the only way to remove the foreigners.
So we've got 2 people in his head, the person who committed the genocide and the victim of the genocide, fighting inside of his head. He tilts his head forward, glowering at you, and his voice is raspy.
Little I knew.
He shrinks down and himself once more. He cradles his face in shaking hands. I was accosted by spirits on my way here. What do they want?
No. No. Forgive me. Forgive me.
Mayor Walt staggers back, staring off at some imagined phantom. He covers his mouth with his hand, his breath convulsing, his eyes red and exhausted. You seem to have lost your mind.
Lost? No. Found more of it. Too much. Too much to bear.
An awakening.
Must be awful to have two people fighting inside you. Or more. Alok's eyes narrow as he looks at the old man. How could a simple awakening have driven you to this? You mean you remember your past lives?
Something reminds.
Oh, is he have the
Memories stirred.
past lives from before?
Before birth. Other bodies. Other times. Memory. Personality. Identity. Any might resurface.
His soul is reborn as the two
Or
sides of the
all.
genocide? It looks again at the door behind you. And I seem to be having a conversation with several of them right now.
Ghosts of the mind. Meyerwald has lost control. Meyerwald's body no more.
He nods, sheepish. The spirits I passed, what are they?
Spirits and not spirits. Always whispering to Meyerwald, reminding him of his mistakes. No sleep. Watchers see memories before them, form them from the essence of their own souls. Once Meyerwald
He's done it
awakened,
too long.
he could not make them leave. Gave them more form, not less.
The spirits are memories from previous lives.
Troubled memories, angry memories.
And that kind of emotion is hard to get rid of.
Black, reminding him his mistakes. Marauder and soldier. Soldier and marauder. How could they know?
He nods in a piteous look on his face. I've seen apparitions like those elsewhere since I became a watcher. Tears well in Merwald's eyes. Oh no, not you too! You too! All at once, in spite of his abject misery, his expression changes to one of utmost sympathy. Poor woman. Poor woman.
They will take you too.
What inevitable madness! That can't be right! Connor folds his arm. There's always an answer to be found if you look hard enough. You're saying I'll end up like you.
So fragile, the Watcher's mind. So real, his memories. Once awakened, how can he sleep?
He pouts as though holding his mouth closed so the answers won't escape. At length, he nods. If I'm awakened to a past life, how would that have happened?
You were reminded of it. Strong memories, lingering lives, they dwell near the surface, waiting to be remembered, waiting to take your mind for their own.
Ah, that's scary.
Meyerwald sat at his hearth and watched his fire, watched the wood burn.
Yeah.
Then came the memory of another fire and burning wood and screams.
Meanwhile, Only Girl in the World is playing in the background. Hi, Rihanna. Read the room, Rihanna. Why do these past lives still trouble you?
My fault. All my fault. Soldier and marauder. Soldier and marauder and Meyerwald. No forgiveness for what's past. No undoing what's done. No sleep. No sleep for the Watcher.
He looks at you baggy-eyed and lost.
War there was all around. War of stone. War of tree.
Well, you can't change the past. I don't know why you're being punished for it. War of tree. Oh, of course, the Broken Stone War and the War of Black Trees. Those in the early period of Adrian colonization. Fighting between the Direwood colonists and the native Galfathins, you see. But that was a long, long time ago.
Death we brought to the settler men. We, the 9 claws. Claws of 9. Worse what we did to the women. For love of the gods. The gods' love. For their love.
I met one of your memory spirits. There was talk of raiding a village. just it's surreal. That's what it is. Merwald's voice became raspy, and he is somewhere else in place and time, speaking to someone unseen.
Hold her down. Head her. Give this Addy a bitch an air that belongs in air Glodfath.
Yeah, that's war, guys. It's terrible, and that's why you don't want it. Great voice acting, though. Merwald cringes himself again, watching something he can't bear to see. Shaking his head over and over, he wails. His soul is marked by the flame, and those marks will never heal. His trial has broken him, but better than that to live in weakness. Keep talking, I'm enjoying this. What kind of sycophant? Terrible things happen in war. Living with what you've done is your own penance. To be fair, I'm a mercenary in my background, so I think I would say this.
The boy. The boy. The baby boy. The boy. Conceived in the raid. Conceived by force. Vessel for Marauder. Slain in the raid. Marauder and the boy. Marauder and soldier.
Weren't we a boy? That mother who was talking to us when we first entered the keep? I think maybe that was the same person. I don't know if this is connected. We're trying to connect lines, which I don't even know. A baby conceived by the raider. What do you mean it was a vessel for him?
For the soul. Marauder's soul.
Ooh, that's fucked up.
Same soul. One soul. Boy's soul. Marauder's soul. Raised in lies and vengeance. Raised to soldier. Raised for the fire. Born for the fire.
So, the keep was raided by raiders, and her husband was killed. Since her husband was killed, his soul went into like the soul well to be reborn. And then she was assaulted by a raider and gave birth to her husband's soul from... Oh god, that's fucked up. Everything about it is fucked up, but that's even more fucked up. Maybe I don't want reincarnation to be real after this game. Who came up with this idea? Go to jail. Then that was his mother I met in the keep. She told him his father was killed by the raiders.
You'll get no pity from me. The crimes of the Nine Claws clan in the last war are still unavenged. But the gods are just. They have led me here. In my father's name, every one of you will burn.
This is the sun that's inside of him. Or no, or maybe they're saying that the raider who committed the crime is in his soul. No, and then the raider who committed the crime died. And then that raider's soul was reborn in the son of the crime. So, he also is trying to avenge his own father's death, which he committed in a previous life. Confusing, but it's still fucked up. What is going on? I killed myself in a previous life. Okay. I killed my own father in a previous life. And then I was reborn as my father's son. No, that would drive you insane. Merwald straightens up, his voice deep. He speaks to some invisible thing. Looks off to the side as someone else is standing nearby. Duran smirks. Burning his own, and why not? They had been wicked and earned their punishment. He is a weak of mind and soul. To see him cower before the flame, that should give you the measure of him. Merwald's shoulders slump. He rocks back and forth, agitated. He mutters to himself, oblivious to your presence.
Soldier and marauder, lies and vengeance, and dead villages. All dead. All dead. What for? What for?
He looks at you. I see no reason, just bad luck. The reason is hate. Your soul is given wickedness. The only reason is why the gods don't tear it apart. Now that's too religious for me. Maybe it was supposed to, maybe it's like a Freaky Friday situation. By combining these two souls together, they were supposed to somehow reconcile the differences between their people. I see no reason, just bad luck.
How little we know.
How do you tell a spirit from a memory?
Fragmented our memories. Stuck in time. Mindless, cruel, never far.
There must be some way to make these memories go away.
No. Always there. Always remembered. Can't forget. Can't unsee.
I believe the dwarf woman was talking about, for anybody who didn't see that part of the gameplay, but the dwarf woman was talking about how when people are sent back into the soul well or wherever they go, they're supposed to be, their memories are supposed to be erased, but it's not always perfect. Oh, that's my phone telling me it's time to eat. But that method isn't always perfect, right? They try to wipe the memories, but it doesn't work. And then you end up getting people with memories of terrible things that they don't remember. And they have to, I like how my explanation got interrupted. Yes, it has bobbleheads. I turned it on. Oh, we're having an ad in 1 minute, so I apologize for that. But I am going to go quickly get my dinner while this ad break happens. So, but thank you for following. We'll be right back in 3 minutes because it's about time for my 3-minute ad break so that we can have a free stream for an hour. So I'll be right back. I'm going to get my food. And then we'll continue talking about the ridiculousness of this game. It's not ridiculous, it's haunting is what I would actually call it. Haunting. Alright. We are back. Are we back? I'm back. Yes. Is my camera working? You can do it. I believe in you. Thank you. Alright, we've got our pasta and shrimp. And then also I made a salad, which you won't be able to see because of the green screen. It'll be partly invisible, but it's just like a spinach salad. And let's return to the game. What were we talking about again? We were talking about how, so this guy's soul... You didn't know Quentin likes pot stuff? Oh, you're replying to my, okay. But, I think what we're doing is we're talking about how our souls, the souls of the raider and the soul of the son, father was a victim of a raider, were both the same person. They're both the same soul in one soul. And we can't seem to escape our memories if our souls have memories that are shared, we can't get rid of them. And he's currently getting tortured by his own soul awakening, I guess. Which, honestly, sucks. Sounds like it sucks. I don't know what it's like, because I don't think this is real, but it would suck. I didn't just remember. Someone calls this. They wore masks and spoke of books and keys and queens. There was a man there. He seemed familiar to me.
Keys of lead, books of burden, queens that were known to me.
Oh, accidentally alt-tab.
Key.
The leaden key. I just realized I didn't switch my headphones. So I'm outputting to both my speakers and my headphones. Where's that? I can't find it, no? Here it is. What is this song? What is the song that's playing? Why did I like that? Okay, anyways. Alright. The leaden key. The leaden key. It seems we share an enemy ally. Assassins and watcher wakers both. They certainly keep busy. What can you tell me about the leaden key?
Secrets and deceptions and schemes. Who knows their answers? Not they. Not they. Crossed them before. Hatred of watchers, hatred and fear. Much we see. Threat to secrets.
Who is this queen they pray to?
Woodica, goddess, crown shattered and body burned. Binder of oaths and grudge holder. Bearer of justice. But whose?
Yeah, that is cute. That is true. Justice is an opinion to a lot of people. The leaden key caused my awakening. Could they undo it?
Many secrets do they keep. Unawakened? Mayhap. Who else if not they?
Okay. That sounds like a main quest. Marigold's bushy white eyebrows edged upward. Begins muttering to himself. Just as you are about to get ready to repeat your question, he speaks. You know where I might find the leaden key?
City of Defiance. Never far from the Queen.
No, I just played a lot of CRPGs, so I'm just making assumptions. Thank you for letting me know I'm on the right track here. I've played Baldur's Gate 1. I've played Pathfinder. The first Pathfinder game. I haven't played the second Pathfinder game. I've played the other Obsidian RPG they made. What was it called again? It's on my game list. Let me just type game list. What was the name of that? Tyranny. I played Tyranny. I played Rogue Trader. Let's be honest, right? And I'm a Lord of the Rings fan, and a lot of this stuff is not very far off from each other. Not saying that every single CRPG world is copying from each other, but I think technically this game is based off of a real place. Oh, sorry, a place in D&D or something. It's based on a place, but the actual story that's happening is... Sorry, the actual mechanics of the game are Obsidian's own invention, but the story is based off a real place, and like you can read it in a book somewhere. It's all good. I need to go, so I can search for this man from the leaden key.
Sleep well. Sleep well.
Merwald nods at you and a look of understanding on his face.
Hold! I
Shit.
know your will die. Your actions were seen. You would sooner betray us to the Adia land thieves than take orders from me.
I'd sooner do a lot of things than take orders from a lunatic. You're confusing me with someone from a past life.
Your betrayal is for nothing. Your warnings are lost on these foreigners, and their blood will be Gallowayne's tribute this night. I have asked the elders for the honor of claiming your head as my first trophy, and they have granted it.
That's
Beg
unfortunate.
for the Seeker God to grant you a quick death.
He's gonna attack me. Great. My paladin has no health. No! How about we just run away? Can we run away? Run! Run! My paladin has no health! Run! Run, bitch, run! Keep running! I don't know where they are, but just run! Sounds like he's... Did he go north? Where the hell did he go? I lost sight. Line of sight is lost. I hear his audio, but I don't see him. We must run! I don't know. His not Diagro. Kana chants at the sight of the comrades. The hearts grow bold. Is Kana fighting by himself? Did I forget to bring Kana with me? No, he's still here. Is he still chasing me? I can't see him anywhere on the map. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think we can leave the map while we're in combat. So once we're in combat, we're kind of fucked. Oh no, it's Kana's chant that's doing something. I'm not sure what it's doing. Did we get off combat? No, we're definitely still in combat.
You cannot venture forth while in combat.
No! Oh. You cannot camp while in combat. Damn it, we're stuck here. Do you think it's gonna find us at the end of this area? I guess we wait for our deaths. We cannot go, we cannot stealth. We cannot hide behind the corner for a stealth attack. Seems like we got attacked by two things there at the end. Allie?
Just say the word.
Yeah, which is really unfortunate because my paladin has no freaking health. Oh, I should have rested before this. I didn't know we were gonna get tossed into a dialogue before we could do anything. Oh, we're just gonna wait.
Hey there.
I haven't figured out how to heal people yet. Do you think he's forgot about us? Do you think he got lost? I think he got lost. I don't think he knows where we went. Oh no. I don't see why having to kill a guy is an important plot point. How about just leave him alone? We should have unlocked this door first by talking to the statue. If I could figure out how to heal my characters in this game, I would. Because I don't know how to get health. It seems like the only way I can get health is by resting. I can't get health by any other way. Because all we have is endurance potions. Things that give us endurance. but nothing that gives us health, which is very bizarre to me. We have like it's very Pathfinder 2 actually. Pathfinder 2 only let you heal through medical aid, but unfortunately we didn't get any levels on our priest because I was going to teach the priest medicine. And I think you can only do out of combat anyways. Alright, well, time for my paladin to die. There goes 300 gold. He's still in here.
Worthy. Right then! Indeed.
Okay, we killed the fire bot. Is he flanked? He's flanked. What am I doing now? I think we used our spells already.
Yes?
Alright, looks like I'm tanking the boss.
Stop.
We're doing something.
Brave does feel ideally.
Oh my god. How much health did she have? Did she have like 20 health at the end there? Somehow she survived. My paladin that I made survive. There is a change in the air of the keep. What was thick and suffocating feels to you somehow more breathable, as though yielding a conquering invader. Merwald's body lies inert. You can feel his soul lingering there, uncertain. There's something unique about this soul in this place. A bond formed in decades of inhabitants and lordship that feels somehow palpable to you. As though even in death, the keep knows its former master, and the former master remembers his keep. I can speak to the breathless. In your mind's eye, the bond seems to you a frayed rope. Ghostly and alive, its frayed ends writhing with tidal anemones. You'll find that if you concentrate on it, you have the ability to manipulate the strands. Prepare the rope, binding Merwald's soul here as an eternal warden. Draw upon the energy of the rope itself, siphoning knowledge from the connection. You turn both ends of the rope towards you, bringing them into contact with your essence. As you do, the fibers turn to copper, and through them an energy is conducted into your being. You are traveling downward now, beneath the place you stand, seeing a place dank and cobwebbed and malignant, like some unintended garden, overgrown with flora and overrun with vermin. Below everything, at the very bottom, you glimpse for an instant some being you can't quite make out, presiding over it all with brilliant and terrifying power. One image remains in your perception, a circular room with stone tablet that resembles a sun, an area guarded by suits of armor that moves of their own volition. It is not deep, far from the very bottom. There's a door in that room, invisible to all but the most fastidious of eyes. Beyond it, something shimmering, something powerful. As the image fades, you find yourself in Cade Noir once more. Merwald's soul is nowhere to be seen. Okay, we probably have to go down to the labyrinth, huh? And Merwald also blew up. Hey, it's got a grimoire, though. It's nice. Another grimoire for our wizard. Rest in peace, that guy. Rest in peace, that guy!
Older set? I don't want to discuss it.
I can do that. That's settled.
Oh! Was Aloth talking to himself? You can't wit the older said, I don't want to discuss it. Aloth, what's
How may I
happening?
help?
What are you talking about, my dude? No. Just saying random stuff.
I can do that. That's settled.
Hey there.
The sweet smell of rot rises from the half-eaten fruit.
Yeah?
A worn book lies on the table, its pages filled with nonsensical scrawls.
Hey there.
I'm just... Okay, wait, let's look at how much... We got information from him, so I guess he gone to the void. questionable what happened to Merwald after that. This is you. We'll do more survival. You're going to be our survival girly. And let's see. We've got Lay on Hands, which is more endurance. Zealous focus. Paladin sense pure conviction instills clarity of purpose in him or her allies, increasing their accuracy and converting a portion of grazes to hits. Cannot be activated with Zealous auras. Inspires. Movement cannot be activated with Zealous. Wait. Inspires the paladin and only rallies to charge fiercely into battle. Movement speed defense when disengaging. That's more running. Deals 0 endurance. Friendly aura plus 3 damage direct plus 15 of incoming hits converted to grazes. What's the difference here? More accuracy. More damage. Resistance. I think our party is pretty... I don't know. I do want to just do this because for me that makes more sense. So we're going to do that because she's just our tanky girl. So... Right, we got a tanky girl. Oh, fucking Kana wants to talk to me.
Poor Mayorwald.
Yeah,
He
tragic.
couldn't contend with all that he knew of himself. A cruel fate.
He is weak. I won't end up the same way. That's the spirit. We'll have a look at the church he talked about. I look forward to finding out just what the Little Key's involvement in all of this. Unfortunately, we didn't find anything out about his book. I think if it's me an option to ask about the book, though, which is kind of annoying. Ooh. Cobblestones and bricks are bound to rusted old caught by thick spider webs. Oh, we got healed because we... Oh, we got half health because we leveled up. Nice. Crossbow. Some more money.
Yeah?
Alright, I think... Have we checked everywhere? No, we didn't go north. Since we got more health back, let's go finish looking around here first. Ooh, what is that? A luta. Oh, a humanoid, I'm assuming? Oh, what these guys? How long were these guys in here?
Just say the word.
Later, loser.
You better run.
I want to know why you guys are attacking at melee range.
Yes?
I'm pretty sure an Arbalos probably doesn't have a good...
Your tail end!
Be summoning skeletons. No, not necessary.
Hey there.
Not necessary. They're already dead, my dude. Oh boy, some hats. Thanks. Ooh, a frog helm. Why is it called a frog helm? Is that... There's nothing even in here. We missed this guy. Well, it's a good thing we did, because I think if we took any more damage on the paladin, she would be dead right now. Can't believe we got so lucky there. Right, should we... I think we should go back to the statue first before we go up these stairs. Because I don't think the game will be happy if I do that. Oh. Hello? Why am I not selecting everybody? What was it, V? I don't remember. I don't know why we're not selecting everybody.
Yeah.
Whoops. Everyone, we have to leave. It's time to leave. It's leaving time. Just getting some shrimp oil on my pasta. I literally opened this and didn't drink none of it. Okay.
Aye, you're right. No sense listening to that old bam pot. Damn Virago, not now!
Maybe he's also has multiple personality disorder. Hey, we're disability accepting here, okay? Alright, let's talk to the statue and tell her the bad news.
I felt Mayor Walt's passing.
Sorry.
You slew him.
Several of him.
It saddens me to hear it. But part of me is grateful to no longer have to wait and worry in darkness.
The steward is silent a moment. The air seems to chill.
This place has always known its master, long as it's had one.
Thank you.
It has a will all its own, which has little to do with the castle and much to do with the land it's built on. It looks to you as Mayor Walt's successor now, whether you care for it or not. A dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed. But in the right hands, it could be so much more. If you had only seen it in its day. Will you stay?
I've always wanted my own keep, even if it's a little cursed. Filled emanation of warmth as energy in the air. Then it is yours, my lady. I cannot begin to tell you how glad, that is, how good it is to know that the keep is in capable hands once again. I suppose I should mention first that if you mean to travel to Defiance Bay for supplies, there has been a complication of a kind. The Eastern Barbican collapsed decades ago, and Mayor Wald was never got around to rebuilding it. The road here is a dead end. He got off as far as gathering materials before he became preoccupied. I could make arrangements to have it repaired, if it is your will. When it ceased to be the previous master's will, I became powerless to do anything about it. For what am I but the master's instrument? It would take time, but far less than finding another route to Defiance Bay. What did you mean when you said this keep was cursed? Mayor Wald's curse was his own, a watcher's curse, but his predecessors have not fared better. There is a presence within the keep, or rather far beneath it. At least such has been the conclusion drawn by all who have come to this place. For what spirit still lingers in the endless path oft speak of masters below? Every effort to settle there has failed from time of our Adrian colonists onward. Beasts rise from the endless paths until the new lord or lady is no more. The one who dwells below, this master, does not tolerate rivals, it seems. I have seen, from time to time, intrepid explorers descend to lay claim to what answers they can, but none return. This is the force which has kept Gw2 a barren ruin and robbed me of my hopes. The endless path. That, my friend, is where I must go. Where we must go, if you will go with me, whatever devils lie beneath. Think too what knowledge we will find. Perhaps his master speaks Adrian. What all the endless paths? The endless paths of Old Noir. This is the name given to the labyrinth beneath the keep. The Earl, we were warned by Glanfethins, that this site was cursed, and there's a legend attached to it, though at the time we thought nothing of it. The ruins were built, it is said, by a powerful Ngwethian named Noir, who ruled there until his people turned against him. They destroyed his endless paths and built many of the upper tunnels in the soil and stone. No one living knows how far down the tunnels stretch, and few who have ventured there have returned. There is much talk of riches and treasures. The promise of Ngwethian relics alone has drawn many seekers to the depths, I fear. Who is the master below? I could not say with any certainty. I believe it must be tied to the man said to have been the architect of the Endless Pass, Ngwethian tyrant Old Noir. Some claim his spirit endures, or at least has laid a curse upon the site. I cannot imagine what much remains of his work, for the ruins have been here thousands of years or more. What is left is impressive. The Earl certainly thought so. You may have seen, while below, the hand of the great statue Old Noir constructed. Perhaps it is a statue of Old Noir himself. But am I not the master of Gw2? Of course you are. The keep would have no other, but the endless paths are a different thing entirely. It is unfortunate, really, that they are so closely intertwined. If the master below is not dealt with, there will always be a threat to the keep from within. I know it's not much to take in, but if it would remain, it would master this place, and I can only advise you to seek out the foe before it destroys you. How do I repair the Barbican? Barbican. I've never seen that word in my life. Mayor Wald set aside materials for the Barbican, and they are still available to you. In the future, if you wish to make further repairs to the keep, you will need coin for supplies and labor. What does the master of Gw2 entail? Why, there are so many responsibilities involved in maintaining a keep. The extent to which you wish to get involved is entirely up to you. Of course, part of the reason I am here is to ensure that things run smoothly in your absence, provided we have been given instruction. If you instruct me on which repairs you wish to conduct next, I will make the necessary arrangements. These may take some time to finish. Each provide with additional resources once they are complete. Given somewhere to place them, you can hire tradesmen to provide you with supplies or ingredients. Repairing the keep will raise your prestige and draw both helpful individuals and unwelcome attention from bandits and opportunists. If we can raise the keep's security in turn, these will become less of a concern. I am certain you are more than up to the task. Yay, a money sink! Time to find this queen in the City of Defiance. You must know this queen you're looking for. Defiance Bay has no queen. The mess winds of Ada haven't reigned here since the war. The only queen with any power there is Rodica. I am told they erected an exquisite temple in her honor there, but I was never able to see it. If you mean to go there, you can get started right away on repairing the Barbican. You need only tell me what you wish to do, and I'll take the necessary arrangements. Mayor Wald kept the ledger as it happens. I have taken the liberty of updating it. You could take a look if you wish. Let me see what repairs I can make. Then we'll get underway once. The steward's voice belies a giddy excitement. You know, my lord, that this is the first time, at least of a great many undertakings, that keep supported a great many building and servants for many years. If you should wish it, you can repair some of the outlying structures, and these will bring you wealth and recognition, drawing people to your service. Rebuilding the defenses will keep your grounds from becoming overrun, as they did under Mayor Wald's keeping. You need not choose all at once. I am pledged to your aid. As long as you are master here, you shall always be linked. You need not step upon these grounds to speak with me. Wherever your travels may take you, may make your will known to me. Reach out. Oh, but first, of course, the Barbican. Alright, it costs me... How much? Oh, I have a lot of money. Where'd that money come from? I guess it's free? Requires a main keep. 14,000, ooh. Storing the Barhel will allow you to rest there. Other upgrades can unlock resting bonuses. The Bailey's house's various necessity for keeping the stronghold self-sufficient. Building the upgrade will allow you to upgrade the grounds further. Looks like we need the main keep for sure, but we also need a bed. Main keep is pretty expensive. We'll do that one first. And then we'll keep the rest of the money for now. I do want to see if we can go to Olaf here. See if we can teach him something. I think none of these... this one might be good. It's Corrode, right? Might be. I might want to do the Corrode. I don't really care about the level 1 spells. What about his book? Still Fog sounds good too. Blindness and Freeze. It's hard. Oh, he has a 3rd level spell. Fireball. Classic. Classic! Conceal its corrosive eats away the target's spirit, inflicting corrosive damage and converting the essence into endurance in the caster. The touch spell. We did take corrosive damage bonus. Create a mystical shield around the casters, refusing with bonuses to burn, freeze, corrode, and shock damage reduction. Okay, and this one is freeze damage, blinded. I think we can. Should we? It's hard to ignore Fireball, but I don't think we can afford it. Yeah, Marywold was just having a fireball. Casual fireball. Fetid caress. Paralyzed and sickened. We're mostly making Aloth a CC guy. He's not really doing damage, but fireball would be nice. But we could get another mage. I don't think he can learn it. Yeah, because he's not a wizard. He's a priest. Yeah. So, that won't work. I don't even think priests can learn fireball. Even though he's the fireball guy. Okay, we're gonna have to build the thing. Restore the Eastern Barbican. You learned a new wizard spell. Thank you. What we need... Oh. Man, maybe I should have... Time to... Oh, let's talk to... Bananas. What is his name again? Nana? Non-bread? I forget his name. Kana wants to talk to me.
I was hoping our meeting with Mayorwald would go a little differently.
Me too. I didn't want to kill the guy.
You have gained an entire keep. I don't think I've seen anyone inherit land that quickly since Kyne the Younger read her father's will.
We're playing Barbarian right now. I've never played Barbarian before. I usually play a caster. That's why I know what I'm doing with the casters. But I don't know what I'm doing with Barbarian at all. I usually play Cleric and Barbarian and Sorcerer. It appears that I'm one of the gentry now. I wonder, I think. The dire will be slower to call you than you, or even lady. Not that you don't deserve the titles, but these things are always complicated. Still in practice, you are king of a keep, or is it queen here?
It will give you a base from which to go searching at least.
Yeah, it's nice to have a base.
There are secrets beneath the keep
Since
yet.
we got our land taken away.
With you at the helm, it should be easier to explore the endless paths.
Hey there.
Otherwise, camping for now until we get more money to actually make somewhere to sleep, but... let's do... damage reduction. I made a mercenary paladin because we kept dying. Because all I had was Aloth and me, and Aloth just kept on dying. He was kind of useless. I needed somebody to frontline. Because we kept them falling over. So I made a paladin. For money. These guys have no other bonuses. Ugh. Right, let's save. How many hours have we been playing? Okay, we still have like an hour left to play the game. Let's, I guess, leave. I was dying, like, if you go back a couple of episodes on my YouTube, you'll see me just dying over and over to spirits.
Nothing. I said nothing.
Don't worry about Aloth, he's just crazy. Just a little crazy. Okay, I guess... do we want to look at these lower paths? What I need to do is I need to go to town and sell all my junk so I can make enough money to upgrade my keep. So I think we'll do that first. Where is this the place we're going? Where are we going? I actually don't know where we're going. Defiance Bay is here. Okay, we're going to Defiance Bay. Yeah, I think in every game they'd let you do that because... I don't know why. For me, I like it because I like to make my friends in the game and pretend I'm playing with my friends. That ravioli is so good, even not fresh. Such good cheese.
Hey there.
What is this? Ooh, a memorial. Let's be to the Kickstart. Just Kickstart, people. We're not eating. We're just finished eating, actually. I guess I still have a salad, but I'll probably eat the salad after yoga today. Is that another... Gw2 Yeah, but we didn't have a tank at the beginning of the game, so I kept dying. I couldn't use the game companions. I was dying over and over again, trying to clear that temple under the Gilded Veil. I guess I could have just not cleared it, but I still think I would be dead right now if I didn't have that the paladin with us. Yeah, so far none of the companions are tanky except for me, and I'm the fucking barbarian, so. Like, even Durance is not a good... He should not be the tank, even though he has very good fortitude. I mean, look at this. Like, I have 634 health. It's ridiculous. My constitution is so high. But I still can't take hits.
Hey there.
I need more defensive options, but there's no defensive options for Barbarian unless I subclass at Paladin. And I didn't want to subclass as Paladin because I want to understand how Barbarian works. Let's fight this, whatever this is. Why are you in the front? Why are you in the front there, buddy? I don't know who that is. Was that the guy in the temple?
Worth and rough!
You're mine!
Thank you.
These guys might kill us. Dude, these guys are wasting our ass. Run, Elos!
Let's have it out!
Following your lead.
Hang on, I'm coming!
We've lost the priest, we've lost the paladin. I think we're gonna die. These guys are not very nice. The only people I remember playing meeting this game were the mayor or governor's lackey, who had an attitude, so I didn't like him. The guy standing next to the tree, who was like, yeah, this is the tree, a bunch of people died here. The guy who killed his friend in the bear cave, who I told to leave town with his adulteress, I guess the wife of the guy he killed. The companions we had at the beginning of the game that died, I met the sister of one of them. We met the elf in the windmill, who was getting attacked by a dwarf, and I threatened the dwarf. I don't remember any of these guys' names. We saved the cook for the inn. The inn mistress. I don't know any of these guys' name. I don't know if I met somebody called Ader. I have no idea. I talked to everybody in town, at least I thought I did. And none of those people... The only person who joined my party is Aloth. Nobody else joined my party. Maybe I said the wrong thing, but... Nobody else has joined my party. So I had to buy a mercenary. I couldn't... Wherever this Ader guy is, he was hiding somewhere. He wasn't in an obvious place, like Alice was literally in the front of the inn. I talked to everybody in the inn. There was nobody else in the inn to talk to. So, no idea. Okay, we're not gonna fight those guys. They were mean. I don't want to fight those guys. They were jerks. We're just gonna pretend those guys down there don't exist. To collect here. Just gonna stay on the eastern side of the road. So we get attacked on the eastern side of the road. Oh, actually, since we're in open plains, we can go triangle formation. It's not like I don't look around, and I spent like 12 hours in Gilded Veil. I spent 10 hours there. And I never met this guy, whoever he is. I never met him. I was in Gilded Veil for 10 hours. Please don't tell me there's more than that guy. If he has multiple people, then I don't want to fight him. Can we get information, please? Why are we constantly not in formation? He's immune to that, Aloth. Did he fall down? He's getting aggro. How about? Oh god. I'm stuck. Run! Oh, he's gonna get fucking murdered. He's murdered. He's dead.
This won't hold me.
Run! He's stuck. Ah, he's so stuck. He lost aggro at least. He stopped attacking the guy. How long is he stuck for? Thank you, God. Alright, attack the guy. We're fine, everything's fine. Alright, damn.
Hey there.
Well, I now have to go back to the Gilded Veil and find the supposed other person in my party that's supposed to be here already.
Yeah?
Or I get attacked by the governor.
Yeah?
I don't know if I'll ever replay this game. It's taken me long enough to just play it the first time.
Hey there.
I don't know if I could be one of those streamers who replays Baldur's Gate 3 over and over again. Is what I'm trying to say. We're in a higher spot than that guy. We're in a hill and he's below the hill. Okay, as long as we only have to fight these singular guys, I think we'll be okay. Our endurance just got wasted. A lot of lurkers in here.
Your
Aztec worth and wrath.
I don't think this game's that hard. Because I can log in. I can just log in and I have to schedule it. No scheduling necessary. The hardest thing about D&D is scheduling. I'm just joking. Oh. Yeah, that's not me. I always play the first game. That's why I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3 yet, because I haven't played Baldur's Gate 2, or whatever it's called. I don't know what it is with me. I don't care how old the game is, I'll still play it. I just don't want to play things out of order. Because I think, you know why? Because back when I was young, I played Final Fantasy X-2 first. I had no idea what was going on in that game because I played the sequel first. So now I avoid it at all costs, I think. Because of that. Let me save. I don't want to have to fight those guys again. Even though they weren't that threatening. It's just a waste of time, honestly, to do refights over and over again. Trying to clear that one room in the temple in the Gilded Veil with Aloth and me was like probably an hour of me attempting to clear this one room. Because I kept dying from the phantom that spawns when you open the treasure chests. And, well, you also get hit by traps, which wasn't helpful either. How did we get up there? Oh, here we go. Hello? What's up here? Something friendly, I hope. Something that doesn't hate us, yes? It's a wagon. Wagons don't hate people. They're just wagons. Wine dregs swirl around the bottom of the clay jaw. It's a warhammer. It's a potion of bulwark against elements.
Hey there.
Yeah, I didn't have that time. I could put it on the list of games. But right now, I played the first game, but it was a long time ago, so I probably should play it again too.
Hey there.
I mean, spoilers for Baldur's Gate 1, but I believe you find out that you're actually a child of the evil guy. And I'm pretty sure that was Baldur's Gate 1's story. Or was it the second game? I can't remember now. But I'm pretty sure that's the big reveal, is that you're the child of the evil guy. There's a cutscene when you play the game for the first time, where a bunch of people are getting killed by a spooky-looking guy, and that spooky-looking guy is also a child of the evil god. Oh! Thank you! Thank you! What was that for? Why don't I have an alert for that? The alert went off, but I don't know what it was for. I think that was for my subs, right? New sub. Thank you for subbing. I thought I had a message for that. Maybe I need to refresh this. Yes, there it is. New Prime sub. Thank you. Thank you for your Prime sub, Maximilian. Thank you for finding the stream on Twitch, because I know you're watching on YouTube. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to open Twitch, because I know it can be kind of a hassle to switch websites in the middle of whatever you're doing. I have some shrimp skin in my teeth. Alright, we need to be careful, because if we go too north, we're gonna find those angry guys again. A sparrow's nest is tucked between two angled slats. I don't think we can fight them. Not an open field. I just like exploring stuff, so that's why we're walking around a field right now. I guess we can go in fast mode so we don't have to be so slow.
Hush, Gw2.
Who the fuck is this?
Wait a little longer.
Hello, ranger friend? Yes? A dwarven woman dressed in skins and hides leans against the road marker. Her face is turned down, her eyes darkened by a thick strip of face paint. She's sharpening a bone arrowhead with a scrimshaw-handled knife. Her attention, however, is focused on a bare figurine between her feet. A large white furred fox stands at her heels. Look up at your approach. I do like foxes.
Easy, Gw2. It's not him.
This outfit may not be flattering, but I am definitely not him. She lifts her head and looks at you. No argument there. It's just not you I'm looking for. Who are you waiting for?
Short version? I'm looking for a very, very old friend.
Ooh.
I'm not sure what skin he's wearing now, but I'll know him when I see him.
Soul friend, huh? Can I help you find him? She stops sharpening her arrowhead and slowly folds her arms. That's an interesting question. The last helpful stranger only succeeded in enlightening my purse. I think I'll handle this on my own. Your friend is supposed to meet you here.
That's what I heard. Of course, the man who told me so was carrying a staff he claimed was made from dragon bone.
Ooh.
But I know whitewood when I see it. That should have been my first clue, but I had to try something.
Back up. What does the stranger have to do with your friend?
The long version. Here we go. I'm from an island to the far south called Naasitok.
Yes, I've heard of it.
I came here looking for a village elder, a man we knew as Persok. I'm a hunter back home, so tracking someone wouldn't normally be a problem. But Persok's trail is cold, to say the least.
Why can't you find him? There can't be many of your people in the Dyewood. He died when I was still a young girl. Forgot to mention that part, did I? I'm looking for his latest reincarnation, which could be anyone. How long have you been looking for, Persok? Her painted brows lower in her compact, muscular frame stacks for just an instant. I'm sorry, muscular frame? Hello, I'm Allie. Nice to meet you. I'm looking for a muscle mommy, and you sound like my type. Muscular woman, yes! I am also a muscular woman. Maybe we can show off our muscles, you know? So you've been searching 5 years for a stranger you barely remember. Who could be anyone now?
That about sums it up.
He gives you a slow, thoughtful nod. Sounds like a waste of time. Wow, imagining being that mean. Actually, I know how you feel.
Then you have my sympathies. Hopefully you've got a better lead than I do.
She cocks an eyebrow. She looks at the Adra figurine in the dirt. Don't cock your eyebrow at me. My loins! Muscular woman, it's over for me. Anyways. What was that statuette figure into it? She dusts the figurine on her trousers and raises it in her small, flat palm. It's carved in the shape of a bear, smooth and round. The false Adra is worn to a dull mat along its arched back and wood hunches. A soft glow emanates from within.
Cute, isn't it? It belonged to Percy.
Oh, my brains!
Before he returned to the wheel, he left a splinter of his soul in it. Something to help us find him later.
Well, that's convenient. As she holds it out to you, you feel wisps of sensation. Not quite memories, but traces of someone.
When I left Nasitak, it was completely dark inside. But as I've gotten closer to Persok, it's glowed steadily brighter.
Okay, so there's somewhere
Since
near.
I've reached the Deerwood, however, it's gotten hard to read. Some days it flickers and goes dark.
Maybe he's dying.
It shines nice and bright for a few hours. But most of the time, it looks just like this.
I could take a look at it.
I've heard that one before. Whole reason I'm standing here is because some so-called watcher from Fortvale told me he could take a look. For a few golden dukes, of course.
I'll do it for free. I don't care about money.
I was on my way out of the Balmarsh when I heard talk of a traveling mystic who could supposedly see souls. I knew it was a long shot, but what did I have to lose? I went to see this fellow and gave him
But I can actually see souls.
He made a big show of moaning and rolling his eyes, and after I'd given him 5 golden dukes to lift the shroud, he told me to seek the crossroads in the field between the wolf's lair and the twining trees.
Go on.
He thought he was being vague, but I know the area well enough to recognize that he meant this place, right between Defiance Bay and Twin Elms. I had a bad taste in my mouth, but my coin was spent and I'd already left an arrow in his knapsack as a friendly warning. I told him I'd come back and leave him with another if it turned out he was giving me the runaround. I've been here a week now. Guess he had the last laugh after all.
He probably, left town, huh? May I see the figurine?
Why?
I'm a real watcher.
You expect me to believe that? After the story I just told you?
I mean it. What if I'm telling the truth after 5 years is worth taking the chance? You've got nothing to lose by letting me try. I also think I'm not asking for money here, so I have nothing to win.
But if you try to run, just remember that my arrows are faster.
I bet you I could take you in 1-on-1. You want to go 1-on-1, Sagini? I have a flirting problem. I have a flirting problem, especially with NPCs. Okay. In any RPG I've ever played, I always get all of the people that can like me to like me, and then I have sex with all of them, and then we just live in a polyglot, and it's great. Not a polyglot. A polycule. Polycule. That's always my goal with any of these games. Just everyone, let's have a giant orgy. Okay, she hands you the figurine, her chapped knuckles grazing your hand. She watches you examine it, wary but curious. You raise the Adra bear, turning it in the light. Your eyes catch a tiny glinting scratch. The scenery around you melts away. I love the sound effect because it makes me feel like in my headphones that I'm experiencing the ability to see souls. You're standing on a cliff overlooking the water, seeing through the eyes that you aren't your own. Catch a musk of beasts amidst the fresh scent of vegetation. Your heart beats a little faster. You have to watch your step up here. Look down just long enough to see the sharp, pale cliffs drop in the water, hundreds of feet below you. I see a vision of cliffs high over water. Does that sound familiar? I don't have enough perception. Your question is greeted with shrugs and silence. I've got it. He is standing on a cliff.
What are you talking about? What just happened?
He looks at the Adra bear herself, turning it a few times. She looks back at you. I told you I'm a watcher. She blinks at you a few times, calculating. I know this sounds strange, but it is the truth.
You realize I've got no coin to give you. Even if I did...
I don't need fucking coin. Oh, are we having an ad break? Let me snooze it. Let's snooze it twice. 10 more minutes. One more. Another one. Okay. Come with me. I've got all the business in the area and we can look for Pesach on the way.
And if this is your idea of a joke, you may be stuck with me for a while.
Oh no, don't threaten me with a good time. Sakini looks at you, her arms folded across her chest. She tucks the figurine into her pouch and her fox stands, shaking in a pale coat. Alright, there we go. We have a full party.
Hey,
We'll probably get rid of somebody if we get more people in our party, but for now, we're full partying, baby. Oh wait, let's look at it. Oh, Alos wants to talk to me. Alos seems lost in thought. He flinches when you draw near, sucking a sharp breath through his teeth.
What can I do for you?
You can start by explaining what's going on.
I wish I could. But as to walking memories and the old man who can no longer distinguish them from reality, I fear I'm at a loss.
Lips twitch into a flat smile.
And if Meerwald is to be believed, it would seem you've an uncertain future ahead.
Watch you carefully. My situation is more dire than I realized. We've got to find this leaden key and fast.
That does seem like the logical course of action.
He's nice.
I shall follow your lead.
He snuggs his cloak about his shoulders. I want to discuss something else. No. I can't ask him why he's talking to himself in two different voices. I think either he has, like, another person possessing him, or he is also... I don't know what his deal is. I can't wait to find out, though. Orstro, that might be the lady that killed us earlier. Let me save. Had to be save the game again. We've been talking so long that the sun came up. Okay, let's give her some AI. Put her on aggressive, aggressive, and aggressive, and save. She's damaged. She can be as aggressive as she likes. She can be in the back line. Yeah, she's a ranger. Does she have any weapons? She has dual hand. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, dual hand. Does she have support for that? Or is she just doing give her fun? Maybe she doesn't need a dual hand trait? Monster instincts. Now, these are her skills. Talents. Focus weapon peasant. Hatchet, spear, quarterstaff, hunting bow, unarmed. Okay, so she can use a hatchet and a spear. Trains the character using hatchet and spear. Higher accuracy. The ranger's animal companion gain improved defenses against charm, confuse, and dominate. Okay. It does have a retreat. Grants bonus defenses when retreating. But that doesn't mean she can't do melee. It doesn't say here. What's her dexterity at? Her dexterity is actually really low. Her perception is super high, though. I don't know. I don't know. I think she's supposed to be Arrow Lady. I think she's Arrow Ladying. It looks like she's an Arrow Lady. For now, I could make her into a dual-wield lady if I wanted. Wait.
Ready. You watch her.
Where the hell are you standing? Why are my ranged guys in the front line? I think we should kill the trolls first because of the ads. Where am I? I need a flank.
Following your lead.
Need to pay attention on our endurance here. Yeah! Zombies! Oh shit. Who did that? Who was that? What was that? Small wind blight. Killed small wind blight. Did it blow up when it died? Small wind blight activates explosive death. Fuck. In hell! Alright, we need to get you out of there. My little ranged man. You guys attack this lady. I'm attacking this troll by myself. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is the dog. Not the dog! Okay. You actually can go fight this troll. Okay, we've got the flank here. We have to pay attention to our endurance. I think he's almost dead. I think they pulled... Oh! Still not alive? Okay. I might be dead soon. I'm getting flanked. I need to fight this guy. You. Over here. That's helpful. What is my paladin doing? Okay, I think we killed the mage. No, she's right here now. I'm getting fucking attacked by the mage. Oh, she's dead now. Alright. All we needed as a ranger shooting everything, and then we were able to... We're able to kill... Oh, did our wolf die? Did our fox die? What happens when a pet dies? It's fine, okay. Really annoying to have to take care of... Okay. Oh, the fox doesn't have a health? Just endurance. Okay, that's interesting.
Hey there.
Alright, give me all your goods. All we needed is some lady with an arrow, and then we're able to fight that better. Okay. We'll play for 15 more minutes, do what we can, hopefully we can get to the city. I think we can. Though now I want to go to Gilded Veld and find this missing, hello? A lion? What are we, in the desert right now? Oh, it's already dead. I was about to flank attack and then it died. Not my problem. Alright.
Yeah?
Oh, baby. There was another lurcher over there when we're on that hill. Oh, there's more map. Is there an option for making my lighting more slidey? I feel my slidey is very... Yeah, okay, scroll speed needs to be faster. It's too slow. Area loot radius. Max. Perfect. Voice frequency, that's fine. Enable telemetry. We don't need that. Continue movement on engagement. No, we don't want that. There we go. Oh, that's better. Much better. Get the lions! Oh, can we flank with the fox? I don't think so.
Yeah?
Damn.
Just say the word.
Oh, we killed the lion. Sure. I was about to do second wind. Dead pilgrim. Hey! You know who likes hatchets? Our ranger friend here. And now she can have both hatchets in her hand. Maybe I do want to make her dual wield. I feel like we have enough tanks, enough ranged, but I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Oh, actually, we should look if we can improve our gear at all. Over here. Light armor. 4 light armor. We can give her medium, but then the recover speed's lower. 5, 6, 5, 5. Okay, what she's wearing is fine. What about this guy? He's medium. His recovery speed is lower. Oh yeah, he's got a special leather armor for himself. What about this guy? What is he wearing? Mail, right? Oh, heavy even. Was he originally wearing heavy armor? Must have been. is a special hat. I like the special hat. Oh, we have a belt. Pierce DR bonus / DR bonus. Ooh, that's good for our sword, right? Pierce / great sword damage. Wow, that's a big hat. Maybe we just won't wear a hat. I like my face. Unless the hat gives us a bonus, there's no reason to wear a hat. Honestly. Yeah, this is the only one that gives us a bonus right now. Okay. What does it say? Waves are roughly chiseled into the stone. They grasp at Andra's beloved moon like curling fingers. Okay, let's go over here, because I know there was a lurker over here, and I just want to kill everything. Or a troll. There's something over here, and I want to kill everything. Everything must die. Why is this hurting my armpit? Right here. This never usually happens. Something weird about it riding up. Hello! Found some...
Yeah?
Forest lurker. I found some forest lurker. Why did I stop auto-attacking? How bizarre. Okay, great time to summon the zombie army. At the end of the fight. Great job, dude. Hey, no one said AI was actually good at playing the game, but I just can't control this many characters. It's too much. I need the AI to do stuff for me. They're gliding over. Yeah, it's much quicker. Much quicker. Alright, I think we've cleared the map. I mean, oh, hello. Who are you? As you near feel a vibrant history containing the essence of this woman's soul, voice from the past seem to call to you. You see a group of robed figures sitting next to a fire. This woman, much younger and smaller, sits with them. They're discussing travel and making plans, deciding which road will get them to their destination fastest. A rustling noise catches the attention of several members of the group. They stand, watching over the fire, straining against the darkness to see. An enormous shadowy figure makes its way into the camp, and the darkness slowly parts against the firelight to reveal who it is. Many members of the group stand, readying weapons. Others quietly invoke their god, preparing spells for battle. The girl looks around, confused. When the man sitting next to her stands, holding out his arms, he chastises the others in the group for not showing the proper hospitality to the stranger. The man walks towards the ogre, hands extended, speaking words of welcome in his own tongue. The ogre stares at the man for a brief moment. Then, with a swiftness seemingly unnatural for being of a sign, it swings the club it had been dragging behind itself. It connects with the man's head, causing a wet, crushing sound. The woman, the girl's right, screams and rushes to the man's side, covering half the distance that the man has even fallen to the ground. From the darkness all around the group, terrifying and blood-curdling shouts answer the screams of those in the camp as more figures approaching the darkness. Well, that's fucked up. What a rude ogre. Well, he definitely said, "Get out of me, swamp!" Get it? Because he was an ogre. Yeah, it was a terrible joke. I tucked under a flap of this bed rolled a relic of some kind, a small conch shell strung with seaweeds. Hello, I'm gonna take your camp. Goodbye.
Yeah?
Interesting. Why does she have... She's just like a... I can't talk to her. Kinda weird. There's like a lot of NPCs in this game that I just can't talk to. I just read their futures or whatever, and then I leave. Alright. Let's go this way, so we can make it to where we need to go. Where are we going? Yeah, I think we just have to go here. Let's see, we played... It took me 21 hours in game to get to Gw2 Raids. That makes sense. I'm pretty sure it took me 2 episodes to leave that dungeon that we got into at the beginning of the game, so 4 hours. Let's go. Hopefully we don't get any more combat scenarios and we can just get to the city. But you know, it's a game. Just because you're these guys. No, lots of just random NPCs. You see ship being tossed around in the storm-ravaged sea. The swells rise and fall, carrying the ship with them as if they were a toy. This man stands on deck at the helm of the ship, while water whips around him. The crew moves about frantically, trying to keep the chaos under control. Barks orders at them, pointing where to go and giving each one a task. The men, while still visibly distressed, seem to calm down when they are giving their orders. He instructs the helmsman to resume his duties at the wheel and rushes the aid of the crewmen, who are struggling with the rope attached to one of the sails. The ship because I don't have time, I'm about to stop playing. The ship crests a wave, almost vertical in one direction, and then immediately again in another direction. Several of the crew are thrown from their feet, sliding across the deck at the ship in the rocks. I play RPGs mostly for the R part, personally. After the swell passes and the ships return to a relatively normal orientation, the man quickly scans the deck, counting silently. No one has been lost this time, thankfully. Looks in the direction where they're headed, seeing no reprieve from the storm in sight. His jaw squared, his upper lip stiffened. He returns to the helm to take the wheel again. Rough at seas, huh? As you near, you feel the vibrant history of another person. See a lavishly decorated room. Walls hung with tapestries, ornate oil lamps creating a warm, relaxing atmosphere. There are several other stuffed couches, covered with silk pillows and an elegant table in the middle of the floor. This woman is seated at the table, sitting across from another woman. They're both well dressed, their style befitting the room they're in. The other woman's hair is blonde, in stark contrast to the woman's black, and it's swept up in her head in a dramatic style. The woman speaks in an easy, free tone, obviously familiar with one another. Though they each seem to be comfortable in the other's company, strange nervousness surrounds the blonde woman's actions. She occasionally betrays herself with a little giggle or stammer, hitching over an easy word as she speaks. Her demeanor swings from friendly to shy and back again with no warning. This woman leans back a little in her chair, stretching lightly. As she finishes her stretch, she gently lays her hand next to the other woman's hand, letting her fingers subtly intertwine. The second woman stops speaking mid-sentence, inhales sharply, and turns red. She does not, however, move her hand. This woman smiles and moves her hand further over the other, holding it. She then stands, moving around the table towards the blonde woman, whose face shows conflicting emotions of terror and lust. She giggles and pulls her hand out from under the other and brings it to her mouth. The red of her face deepening, the woman stops, looking down at her, eyes sparkling. She reaches out and pulls something from the blonde's hair, letting it fall around her shoulders. Then she leans over, brushing her lips lightly over the blonde woman's cheek, resting her mouth against her ear. As she whispers, her hand moves lidly down the other woman's body to her waist. The blonde woman shudders and leans into the hand, eyes closing, cheek pressing against the lips, still whispering at her ear. The woman's hand deftly removes a small bag from the other woman's belt and secrets it under her own cloak, all small of her bat. She gets frickin' robbed. This would be me. I would get robbed by a woman. Then she gently kisses the other woman's cheek and stands again, the smile never leaving her mouth.
Hey
a
there.
Pirate and a pickpocket, huh? Ooh, look at this guy. He's all fiery. Why does he have a fiery hat? You see a flurry of matted white hair and an incandescent freeze fire staff before you see the man, cold and wild. He chews a wizened apple slowly, discharging spell after spell to a jumble of villagers screeching their way towards him. Cold flame bends from the nose and apple seeds shoot out at the side of his mouth as he saunters forward, nor arrows and curses alike. A deliberate twist of his staff and a bullet of force glides through the torso of one assailant and another. 4 blisters as he launches himself into their midst, tearing into the essence with his staff. A fleeting hand reaches towards him and quickly flash ignored. Silence takes hold as the tattered man gathers his prize, a basket of fresh pears he hums as he eats. I guess that's one thing to celebrate. I wonder why these guys have... Whoa! Welcome to Defiance Bay. Watch yourself in our city, understand? I shall. Just a car.
Welcome.
What can you tell me about Defiance Bay? Sorry, I don't have time right now, but it sounds like that dozen's crapbuck Rowan is stirring up trouble again. Jerks his head at the gate. He'd be all too happy to give you a rundown of the city, liberally flavored with dozens of propaganda, of course. I'm looking for the Temple Vorica. Scratches his beard, not sure why you'd want to go there. It's in the first fires you want to see it. You seem to be on edge. What's the problem? Thousands of them, truth be told. We've got refugees coming from all parts, under some misguided notion that things are actually better here. That's a legacy somehow passed over us. So they show up with no prospects and no money and just end up making the worst mess of things. No offense. I'm just an immigrant myself, so... Alright. We learned that it's in the first fires. We have to get to the first fires first, but... We learned it's there. Thanks for the 15-minute traveling destination warning. I think we'll save here unless there's a cutscene. Oh, there we go.
The city at the heart of the Deerwoods Revolution now seems on the brink of another.
That's okay. That's what happens when you have settler colonialism.
Displaced by White One's legacy, hoping for relief within the city walls, and finding none. Dissidents congregate to protest and to heckle, calling for an end to animancy and the ouster of their duke. The city's militiamen cast fearful looks as they patrol the streets, their hands trembling at the hilts of their weapons. The capital of a country that had not long ago incinerated a god now appears to be a spark away from sharing the deity's fate.
Karma, baby. Thanks for the descriptive words. I think we'll save here. And we will play this tomorrow, because we're playing this all week, because we rolled it on our wheel of games that we play. Thank everyone for watching another part of our Pillars of Eternity playthrough. What is this, episode 3? Probably actually episode 5, because we played 2 episodes before this. Ages ago we started this game. Ages ago. I think maybe even last November is when I first played it. Somehow, we rolled 2 RPGs on my affiliate anniversary celebration. But we are finally got to the Defiance Bay, the big city, and I guess we might want to be headed to Gilded Vale to see if we can go find this other NPC we missed out on. Just because I want to collect all the NPCs. I don't want to miss out on any of the NPCs, even if they're not in my party. I still want them to be there. But hope to see you guys tomorrow for that. And if not, I hope you have a good rest of your Wednesday. Happy Hump Day, and have a good rest of your week or weekend if I don't see you before tomorrow. Let me go ahead and read my patrons. I want to try to remember to read my patrons every day that we do a stream, because we actually have patrons. For a while we didn't have any patrons, so I just wasn't reading the list. It was just my dad for a long time. Okay, active patrons are Elijah, James, Mac, Isaiah, Connor, DM, Tim, Aaron, Cree, Vegeta, Roger, Ralph, account 4, Pesco, Sean, Mark, Stefan, Ricardo, Coral, Marco, and of course my dad. Thank you guys for supporting the channel after I lost my YouTube subscription, or sorry, my YouTube partnership for being too sexy on the internet. Speaking of which, we will be doing some yoga after this, because I do yoga every weekday and I like to stream it to motivate myself to do it. So if guys, hope to see you there. If not, drink water, wear sunscreen, and namaste, bitches. I'm gonna go get ready to do that yoga. There'll be an automatic redirect on YouTube for anybody who's watching the stream on YouTube. I'll be right back.